PinkPantheress on Saw, crashing cars, mustaches, usernames, and more. I fuck with PinkPantheress, bro. She's unique. Ain't gonna lie, she's unique. She be out the way, bro. Feel me?
No, I love crops. No, I love crops.
But I feel like she's unique.
Hello, Dazed. This
compared
is
to compared to other
on
celebrities.
being PinkPantheress.
I like her vibe.
P is for Pink Panther.
Pink Panther, oh shit. So
When I was picking
why
my TikTok username,
why does shit look
which
so
ended up being
ass?
the catalyst for this whole situation that I seem to find myself in now, I tried to just go for Pantheress because I'd heard it in a game show where the question was, what is a female panther called? And I was like, that's sick. So then I tried to have it as my username. It was taken, so I just put Pink in front of it because Pink Panther is a great film.
Pink Panther.
Childhood classic. I've definitely seen it.
Pink Panther film. You talking about the show?
Brilliant. Okay.
Oh, they had a movie?
I
think they had a
I've
movie.
got a song called... Brilliant. Okay, V is for Valentine's. I've got a song called Last Valentine's where I'm really dramatic and I say that I crashed my car into a tree. Never done that. I did have a car and I did back it up into a pole though. Mirror fell off. I still drove it. I'm trying to think if I've ever had a bad Valentine's before. Valentine's, it takes me back to my youth when, so I went to a girls' school, so we had a boys and a girls' school, so the kind of, the shtick was you buy a card for someone at the opposing school, kind of like a little early crush kind of situation, or whatever. So what happened one year was, it's not even that funny, I don't know why I'm telling the story, but a girl ordered herself a card. So the teacher comes in and says, so-and-so, you've got a card from so-and-so, and it was the same name twice. So she just got up and received this card, and it was from herself. Sick story, I know. Lives in my memory. Funny times.
Imagine getting a card for yourself, bro. Like, why? For me? Attention?
N is for 19. I'm 20 now. I'm just trying to recall what I did on
What are you spelling? You spelling
my
something?
19th birthday. I know what I did. Listen, oh my days. We went to Asda's.
Oh my days.
And we ate at Asda's diner. Mad. $1.99.
You know it's crazy? I don't really like UK accent like that, but I fuck with PinkPantheress. You know, I can get used to. And Central C too. I fuck with Central C. That's probably the only. I don't fuck with most UK niggas, man. Just because the accent, just because the strong accent they be having. But these people, you know, some of them are, you know, tolerable.
Asda's diner. Mad. $1.99 pizza. What do you know about a $1.99 pizza slice? You know nothing.
But you know, UK people. I don't hate UK people.
What do you know about a $1.99 pizza slice?
That's
you know
pretty
nothing.
much it. $2 pizza slice. That sounds like some New York shit.
Although I'm not too much of a fan of it, my best friend is the biggest fan of Friends you'll ever meet.
Shit.
Don't kill me. It wasn't that I didn't find it funny. I don't know, I couldn't gel with it. Sorry. Kill me. Arrest me. K is for Kelala, who is one of my favorite female
Not gonna lie, my mic
artists
probably
and
loud
one
as
of
shit.
my biggest
I turned it up earlier.
influences. My favorite album from her is Take Me Apart, her most recent one, released in 2017. Some stupid tracks on there, including one called Waitin', which is like,
Something's in my mouth.
that now
I'm trying to blow it out, but
white noise because it's like, I've
not
just
coming
listened to
out.
this so much, I can't even. My brain is at full capacity with that song. Listen to that, and also there's a K Tronada remix that you should listen to as well of that song. Top notch, it's great. S is for Saw 1, which is my favorite film of all time. Well, actually, no.
I haven't watched Saw.
My favorite film of all time.
I only saw like If you know Dead Meat, that Dead Meat channel, I've watched the kill counts of Saw. So like basically, I basically watched the whole thing. You feel me? I basically know the gist of the whole movie. You feel me? Cause he be putting in clips of the movie, and from those clips I can get the gist of it. So like I don't really need to watch Saw anymore because I already know what it's like.
People want to write off Saw
And
as being just.
I don't like the them slaughter type movies, them killer type movies, cause it's like it be so lame, bro. Like I don't really be fucking with Friday the 13th, um, Saw, Texas Chainsaw Man. Who's that nigga with the claw that be in your dreams? Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I don't fuck with them movies, Michael Myers. I just don't, cause it's all the same shit. And at the end, it's probably some dumb shit happening, and then boom, the killer. They kill the killer. Feel me? Or or it's just some random ass sex scenes, bro. Like I don't understand why all them horror movies be be like porn videos, bro. It be porn videos with a good plot, basically. Cause them sex scenes, they be OD with it, bro. Like why? They're supposed to be killing people. Why am I watching a nigga having sex with a bitch, bro? You feel me? If I came here, if I wanted to watch that shit, I can go on Pornhub. I can go on X videos. Like you feel me? Niggas is bugging. Like I want to see these niggas die. I want to see some good suspense. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on my tippy toes, talking about oh shit, like what's gonna happen next, and I want to see some good jump scares, bro. You feel me? Like that's why I stay away from them type of movies. But I love horror movies, so like don't get it twisted. I love horror movies. I just don't like those type of horror movies.
Mindless gore, but if you really put your brain to it, it's so complex. And I've watched it endless amounts of times and I still don't really get the narrative arcs. So I don't know. If you fancy a little bit of a brain tease, watch all of them in order. And if you don't like gore, then just
I thought with gore.
Or do and realize that it's fake and just kind of move past.
Exactly. Hold on. Me saying I fuck with gore is kind of crazy, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't mind it, really. I just don't mind it.
If I could live anywhere in the world, I would live in
gore makes it more
Stirling,
realistic,
Scotland.
though. But I know
I
it's a movie. I know
visited
it's fake,
there
so it's like.
To visit a friend.
I mean,
and the architecture there is just so Victorian, shabby chic that I literally, the only thing I could think of when I left was when I was going to come back. And if I could live there, then I would totally be in my element. Because if you go to my room now, if you were to ever see the inside of my room, it is completely
PinkPantheress got like a
style
unique
of
style to her.
1800s.
Like she don't really care what
Victorian.
niggas say about her face, bro. She be having some unique shit.
F is for Fantastic Mr. Fox, for numerous reasons, but one just including the fact that he can claw his way so.
I've heard of Fantastic Mr. Fox. I don't know from where. I don't know what she's talking about, but I've heard of that shit before.
Like through the dirt,
feel me?
Which I think is a great escape method, which I can't do, unfortunately. But if I could claw my way out of a situation, then I would use that to my advantage at all times. He's really good at stealing as well. I was never too good at that. I'm joking.
Okay. What do you mean I'm joking? You good at stealing? You trying to say you good at stealing?
M is for moustache phase that we went through in 2012. What was that? What was that? Remember that when we all had moustaches as our backgrounds and we all had moustache earrings and necklaces? It wasn't a good time for any of us.
I think I remember something like that. Like it looked like the, you know what I'm saying, the McDonald's, not McDonald's, like the Pringles mustache, the little, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I know what she's talking about, bro. I kind of fuck with it too. You know, I kind of fuck with mustaches just from that.
I was in the firing line of the mustache. It was a terrible time. But Claire's were the reason that we all had it. So Claire's, if you're watching this, what you did for us in 2012, I'll never
I mean,
forgive
I
you
was a
for it.
kid then, so like.
You ruined my life. You ruined my year 7 experience. Q is for Queen, which is the band that my mum religiously played in our car when she used to drive me to school. I used to listen to that. Yeah, every day. It was an everyday occurrence.
I thought she was talking about
because
queens in general, black
she
queens.
was the one that opened up my palate from an early age. So yeah, thanks, Mum.
Type shit. What are they, bro? I kind of like walks like these. It's wilderness. But like, I ain't walking on no dirt trail, bro. Cause I've seen a bunch of horror movies, bro. I've seen a bunch of horror movies. You walking on that dirt trail, there's gonna be a nigga stalking you, trying to snatch you up. Like, I'm good, bro. I've learned my lesson.
I've just moved into
Not like I got snatched up. I'm just saying, like, you know,
new house
shit
with
you
my
watching.
friends. And
I learned my lesson.
it's a nice house. Student house, you know, keeping it a little bit low key, but
What was it,
at
H?
the same time
Was
you're
it
trying to
home
impress your
decor?
friends that you're living with by having the sickest room. I fully started off having this room in there.
I don't have no type of decorations in my room. I just got some regular shit and some books. That's pretty much it. Like, other than that, pretty normal. Like, I don't really do decorations.
I went to my friend, she's got the most amazing layout design. It's humongous, it's beautiful, it's white, it's got like the best decor, all modern.
Hey, if I get my own room, I would definitely try that shit out. I mean, my own house, I would definitely try it out. Like, cause I've seen a bunch of rooms on like Pinterest that be so fire, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can do a lot of shit in your room that I just never knew you could do. You feel me? Until I got Pinterest and see what, you know, what people actually have the rooms as. That, like, I never realized the amount of shit you can do to your room. Like, I've seen like a jungle room. Like, their bedroom was like a jungle, bro. You know, like it's wild. It's wild.
And fresh. So I went into
You
my room and I was
lot.
like, right, I'm gonna pattern my
Like,
room up
niggas be
now.
creative.
And I spent like a bit too much money on trying to basically have this aesthetic for my room. And the aesthetic is, I said this earlier, it's like Gothic, Victorian. I even got a rocking chair in there. I'm a bit over my head with it, but
I got a rocking chair.
can't stop now.
But it was already here.
This is scary.
It was already here. Like, I didn't bring it.
Oh yeah, another S would be the Simpsons family, which would be my choice of Halloween costume if I could realistically choose anything. You know what I was thinking actually, because I can't really pick one. I think I'd go as, you know when people kind of make those costumes where they have a row? You know what I'm trying to say? Like the rows when they walk around. There's only one of them walking around, but there's like two next to them either side. I'd do that and I'd be Marge.
Oh,
Homer
yeah, I
would be
think
here, Lisa's here, Bart's there, and Maggie's in my arms.
I think I know what you're talking
She's a
about.
baby. Santa's little helper will be at the end. I'm obsessed with The Simpsons. I'm obsessed. I've been obsessed with The Simpsons for a long time, ever since I heard about the story of
I tried to watch it like a
who
while
was on this
ago,
American
but, like,
TV
nah,
show
it wasn't for me.
who had the choice of either
Like,
winning the
it's,
Simpsons.
like, when I tried to watch it, I was like at least 16 when I first watched it. Cause I used to couldn't watch. I couldn't watch Adult Swim shit. Like, I couldn't watch 18 plus shit. Like, the fuck? My fault. But yeah, as I was saying, I couldn't watch shit like that growing up. So like when I first tried to watch it, it was like 16. I was like 16, 17, and like I couldn't get into it, bro. It's not something you would sit down and watch. It's just something you would have in the background when you're doing something, and you occasionally like peek at it. You know what I'm saying?
House
Like,
or
that's
like
what it is,
$100,000, and she chose the money. Make it make sense. Like,
Make it make sense.
Had the choice of either winning a Simpsons house, who was on this American TV show, who had the choice of either winning a Simpsons house or like $150,000.
House.
And she chose the money.
House for sure. And bro, house, because if you don't want the house, you can flip it. It's a Simpsons house. Think about it. Bro, that shit would go for much more than 150 grand. Like that shit will go for millions, bro. If you, I'm telling, like, come on, you gotta flip that shit, bro.
Make it make sense. Like,
for real.
B
Nah,
is
yo,
for
shit, Pink
Free
Panthers.
Runway, who I've been listening to.
What are they spelling out?
Just rinse and repeat at this point in the last like few weeks. Been listening to her for a minute, but I've re-fallen in love with some of her older tracks.
Cause I know they're spelling out something, but I don't know what they're
so
spelling out.
much. This has
like,
been my guide.
that's really what like I'm stuck on.
Which is me. This has been my guide to be Pink Panther, which is me. Hope you enjoyed my alphabet of sorts, and hope you have a great day, whatever you're doing. Don't be too naughty.
What do you mean by that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck you saying like that? Like I'm a thug or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What you mean don't be too naughty? Like, what do you think niggas be doing in their free time? But she seemed chill, bro. I fuck with her personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, she seemed like a vibe to be around, bro. Like, she seemed like she don't be bothering nobody. She just be in her own world, just chilling and shit. Like, I fuck with that.